whenever we talk about lung volume and capacities, we come across this graph, and this can get pretty intimidating in the beginning. So I will guide you through my way on dealing with this. Let's first understand what lung volume and lung capacities really are. Lung volume is the volume of gas in the lung at a particular time in the respiratory cycle, whereas lung capacity is the sum of these lung volumes. Let's first deal with lung volumes. Well, lung volume and lung capacities, they are measured in liter, and that's what our mnemonic is. A liter, L-I-T-E-R. Write the word liter in this way, and now draw a line on the side of each letter. Each letter of the word liter means something. R means residual volume, I means inspiratory reserve volume, T means tidal volume, E means expiratory reserve volume, and L means 6 liter, which is the total lung capacity. Tidal volume is the volume of air that comes in and goes out of lung with each quiet breath, whereas expiratory reserve volume is the extra air that can be pushed out of lung with force. Residual volume is the air that cannot be pushed out of the lung no matter how hard you try. That amount of air always remains in the lung. And inspiratory reserve volume is the extra air that can be drawn in with force beyond the tidal volume. Now let's talk about lung capacities. We already discussed that lung capacities is the sum of two lung volumes. Now look at this graph. If you add everything above the middle line, you get inspiratory capacity. That is, it is the sum of tidal volume and inspiratory reserve volume, which is the maximum air that you can inspire. If you add everything below the middle line, you get functional residual capacity. That is, if you add expiratory reserve volume and residual volume, you get functional residual capacity. That is the amount of air or the volume of air that remains in the lungs after quiet expiration. If you add inspiratory reserve volume, tidal volume and expiratory reserve volume, you get your vital capacity. And this vital capacity is the maximum amount of air that you can exhale out of lung after a deep inspiration. And now total lung capacity. It is the sum of all the lung volumes that we have discussed till now, which is residual volume, expiratory reserve volume, inspiratory reserve volume and the tidal volume. So these are all the lung capacities and lung volumes that you needed to know. And I hope this graph now makes a lot more sense